Hey, good morning, everybody. I have myself a late start here. I must have stopped my alarm or slept through it or something like that. But we are on the way to Lebanon to put the double gang on the wall where we ran conduit, run the rest of it, then splice another cable so that we have enough space and slack to go to the controller for the future PTZ in the front. And we have this conduit has more than enough space, so when we add the other cable going from the PTZ in the front, it can reach. After we do that, we're going to be heading back to the church because the other cables I was talking about yesterday for the drums and stuff like that came last night. The box for the organ was supposed to have been delivered, but it wasn't. So now they're talking about it's up to the 12th before that's going to be delivered. So I won't be able to add the other box and do everything else before choir rehearsal today. But the good thing is everything is in place before choir rehearsal, so I'm happy about that. A little bit more cleanup to do. I think Charles is going to come back and fix that grounding issue with the outlets, but besides that, I think we're good so far. Trying to think what's the best way for me to get here. I'm supposed to meet over here at 9. That was before all this pain and stuff happened. I was supposed to have my ladder back with me from Greater Works, but phone stand fell. But obviously I didn't go there and do any work, so my ladder is still over there. Need to just figure out how to pull down the other access points and reset them. I think that's the only thing we had going on. I did make a backup of the UDM Pro, and I have that saved in multiple locations on my stuff and on the cloud. So just in case, if we have that issue again, we'll go from there. Also, they sent me an email wanting me to update their website. Just sent it to me around like 9 o'clock at night or something like that, so I didn't even see it until this morning. So I have my laptop with me, but we're gonna do that work when I get to church. And you know what, I never even paused long enough to do my intro and stuff, so let's go. Yeah, I'm really out of it, I guess. I actually did about like 3 videos, and while editing, I don't know if it was another AJ did them or something, but they weren't up to what I really thought they needed to be. So I did a video on how to set up a paid event on WordPress, and that just, my WordPress site was acting up, the plugin was acting up, Vimeo was acting up, and I had to cut and do multiple takes of that video, maybe like 8 times. So I'm just gonna re-record that again and shrink it down. I also did a video on my setup for a wedding, doing a Zoom wedding. I need to re-edit that. Then I also had one on setting up Chrome Remote Desktop. Gonna re-record that. Had one for Restream, full tutorial. That didn't turn out right. Then I also had another app that I'm reviewing for a company, a beta app. So all of those I gotta redo. Yeah, man, realize once you get off the horse for just a little bit, it takes you a second to get acclimated back, but we'll be back to get that stuff straight. So I have a lot of work to do. The little one's gonna be with me on tomorrow, so I'll pick her up after school, and we'll see what we're gonna do. Actually got some tours that I'm gonna be doing on Sunday, so I think she might be excited about that. Planning for the future, getting out of this apartment, but we'll have some more details about that. Let's finish this drive, and I got my breakfast here, a banana and some other vittles here. Let's hurry up and get down here and get to Lebanon, and we can get to work. All right, we're here. Let's get in here and get to work. All right, so like I said, we're gonna widen this up. I'm gonna put a double gang on here. I'm gonna re-terminate these. It'd be more than enough space inside that box. And I got the tool to cut these, so that will be easier. Then this box, we're going to move this extra conduit and put that over here because that other blue one right here is too tight. I'm gonna put a junction right there so I can do that. Finish this up. We're done. Now they also have a ladder, so I'm actually gonna do that right now. I have my laptop set up. I'm gonna go up here, pop these last two access points and hit the reset on them, and then make sure that's done. And let's go. I'm gonna say these are always the hardest things to unhook. What I've always ended up doing, which works, is to get a small paper clip and pull it out straight there. So use the other side to reset, but mainly for this one, this side to fit in and push down this so that it unhooks, so it fishes through that side. So doing a factory reset and then be able to readopt it. We got to do that with the other one, and then all this is done. All right, folks, we are done. Yay! Let's take a tour of what we got set up here at Lebanon Baptist Church. So originally, right now, this is kind of the setup that we talked about. Because we're using the HDMI out, we can't use the multi-view here. That's something that's already been talked about, but in the future, when there's another system up here, we will use the USB pass-through that's right here to go into like another computer here, and the computer's output that can, like OBS, that will convert it from USB to out, will be for that. We'll send the signal to all the other TVs, so you'll have a clean image. So like for right now, if we did multi-view, you can see it's here, but on all the other TVs, you would get the exact same thing. So this is something that will be changed in the future. We are connected to the sound system, but that is turned off for right now. I have my laptop connected for Worship Extreme. Now the good thing about this is it's only two inputs. So it's the Canon G50 and the laptop that will be connected, which mine is simulating right now. So if we wanted to switch, now we have scripture that's going to go on the screens. All right. So let's now take a quick tour of everything that we have set up. So we have some leftover cable, have some slack in there, which we will pull up. I've actually widened this in the conduit, so all the cables will be able to go up there, but that little lip is still a problem. We still need to run another SDI cable here for the front PTZ when they get it. One of the blue Ethernets is going to be to control the camera, so I only have to run one more SDI cable, and because we have the wide conduit, it's more than enough space for it. We have a box right there so that we can terminate the extra Ethernet cable that we needed because it wasn't longer, it was enough slack, it got caught up on this. But we got all of that running. Got it going up That's the 2-gang box that we have. This is not, they're gonna put an electrical outlet up there so that this isn't hanging right now, but all of the couplers and everything are right here. Now we got that going up and around into another box, which feeds through the floor, up under, and into the networking rack. Back TV, front TV. Now this is the fellowship hall. Oh, and other thing we need to show is because we added networking here as well too. You see the Unify AC Pro right there behind the TV for the sanctuary. Here in the fellowship hall, have just a cable hanging. I need to push that up, but that is for the when we come back on phase 3, and we're going to do security cameras in here. So that's there, and I got like 3 other lines up there. But another AC Pro here for the fellowship hall. TV actually have an SDI splitter up there right over top of that pole for that. That's feeding all the rest of the other TVs here. We actually re-terminated some cable under here to connect this computer to the network. It was just a pass-through, but we put a plate on there, make it look nice and neat. Here is the networking rack. We have a UDM Pro, which is, wow, that's different. They have little designs on there. That must be a new update. I just noticed that. But anyway, this is the 2nd gen 24 port PoE switch that's powering everything. And I'm actually going to switch these to plug into that. So, because I heard there's a 1 gigabit limit on this, so I'm going to switch these real quick. But everything is wired here. Have more than enough space for the other cameras. If we ever decide to come in and wire everything else, we pretty much wired all of the computers that were present and the printers, but we are good there. Some extra stuff here just in case. Let me do that real quick. All right, he changed out the cable, so now nothing is plugged in right here. Got a hard drive in there for future when we use Unify Protect for the security cameras. All right, all these computers are wired. This is their main modem, which kind of stuck with DSL out here, but letting them know about Starlink, and they actually looks like some other news here in the county in New Kent about adding some better broadband speeds out here. All right, going here to Pastor Goodman's office. There's a new TV. Boom, got a signal in here. Another access point here for the hallway that will cover all the rest of the areas here. Originally, when we came out here, me and Eugene, we got these wired. I thought we put these, had a conduit here to put that out of the way, but that's where we had to do some different plates. Got the 2 printers connected, copiers. And we got the children's room TV. All done. So, let me see if I can find Pastor Goodwin, because I know he's going to be happy about me getting out of his hair. And just get his thoughts on this whole thing. All right, so I just gave you a tour, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to the pastor of Lebanon and get his opinion on his thoughts about this whole thing and why it took me so long. Stuff like that. All right, so Pastor Goodwin, let me know. So what do you think about your ministry, your media ministry been modernized and what you're capable of doing now? What's your, be honest, I'm not going to edit this, so if you want to say AJ's horrible, he's short, all this other stuff, you can fire that away too.
Well, he's terrible. I would have fired him a long time ago, but all seriousness, we are ready now to go forward in 2021 with greater capabilities than we ever had before. We're looking forward to it, and as you can see from what he's done, we're excited. He's done a great job. And we're looking forward to working with them even more. And also, right now, the technology that we have now, all we're waiting for now is better Wi-Fi, and we can push the button, and we're ready to go. So thank you, AJ, for a great job. We appreciate it.
Like I said, this is in here in New Kent. They're kind of limited to what offerings of internet ISPs are out here in the area. But like I said, it looks like the county is actually talking about getting some better stuff in the area. With the unified network here, they are more than capable. The Wi-Fi actually reaches all the way out into the parking lot and everything. We're only limited on how much bandwidth is actually coming in, because I think the DSL connection that they have right now is maybe 3 megabit download and 0.5 megabit upload speed. But once faster ISP is available, nothing inside of here needs to change, because it's now going to be able to accept whatever speed you throw at it for the most part. But yay. So like I said, I'm excited. I don't have to crawl up under the place no more. Even when we come back, because we're gonna be putting a PTZ. There's a older PTZ right there that's going to be replaced, and then another one is going to go up here. That's the other cable, the SDI cable that needs to run from here and back, but everything else is done. Then the Canon G50 is going to be a mobile camera that they can use for down here, wherever. Might even think about doing a wireless so people can walk around and roam with it if need be. Still got security cameras to do, but besides that, I think we're good. Like I said, further we'll talk about doing that multi-view stuff up there, but that's when everything is better right now, because right now they can record, do everything like we talked about, but the upload speed with the DSL is the problem. But they could actually still record, they could still live stream off of their phone or record everything after the fact, but we'll work with that. And then we're doing some work with them on their website as well too. So yay, let me pack my stuff up. It looks like a truck kicked a rock up, and I went back outside and there's like a crack in my windshield. So yay, gotta deal with that. But we're going to go back home, get something to eat, then go back to my church, run the extra cables for the XLRs for the drums, then have choir rehearsal. So thank you there, Pastor Goodwin. I'm gonna get out your hair.
All right.
All right, so looking at the time, I was told that the sexton at the church was going to be leaving at 1:30, so there's no point in me going to my church right now. So what I plan to do is put some air in my tires, get some gas, get some food, go to the house, answer some emails, crash for about 3 hours, and then I'm gonna head to church to finish up everything there right before choir rehearsal. And then I would say today is a great day. Well, every day is a great day, but we got another project in the books. Finish up. It actually got an email that the stuff, the extra stuff I was waiting for yesterday was actually just delivered. So technically, I could go back to my apartment, get all that stuff, and while I'm already in the mindset, go ahead and drop the cables and do all the stuff I need to do with that last box at the church, at my church, so that way I can finish 2 projects today. That's what I want to do, and just get it done, so that I don't have to come back out and do anything. The only thing I can concentrate on are the videos, the Q&A with AJ for Friday, and it looks like I got an appointment that just came through. Somebody has a phone consultation. I hope it's not for today. That's why I normally block my calendar off so no one can do something when I'm doing stuff like this. So it must be like tomorrow afternoon or Saturday, or maybe next week. I don't know. But anyway, let's get some food and we'll go from there. And I never know, I might end this today, right now. I don't know. So let's go ahead and try and head down to the church. Eyes are getting really, really tired. I think it's kind of like a flashback to my eyes being puffy. So I don't know. we'll see what we got to do from there. Also, it looks like my Google stuff connection back to my website was broken. That's how people were able to book appointments with me, and it was ignoring that I was unavailable. That's been fixed. And I don't know, I guess I'm getting to the point now. Thankfully, it's a good thing, but I don't want this to come off mean. For the people who are friends with me on Facebook or know my personal number, if it is business related on what you need to get in touch with me, I need you to go through my business channels. I've had tons of people call me. I'm up under the floor. I'm in an attic, and I got people calling saying, how come you're not answering the phone? Because I'm like, I'm in doing work. So I don't know. I don't know how to eat the nicest way to say that. I mean, I think that's nice. I didn't think I was being mean, but if it's business related, if you have a question, email me. Please don't instant message me, don't text me, stuff like that, because I say that because I can't always answer my phone. Until I get an assistant who's monitoring that stuff for me, it's just me. So anyway, we got our other box in. Hopefully somebody's down at the church and I can try and get this work in real quick before choir rehearsal. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna try and cut this open, the hole, and drop this box in there. Maybe not connect anything, maybe just drop the box, because no one's gonna be playing the organ since I'm playing this week. I would be playing the organ, but I'm just not gonna play it if I'm in the middle of doing this. So let's get this stuff done, head down there, and I don't know, pick some music for choir rehearsal. All right, I'm back here at my church. Charles has already been here, fixed the other outlet. But this extra green one is not being used. That's the one that I'm gonna pull and put in this other box instead of having to terminate another XLR jack and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pop that one out of the new box, put that one in there, and then drop it. Try to undo this one. I don't know how they got this done, but let me get my flashlight. I need to pop that, push up the green cable through there, and let me turn off all of the outlets up here just in case. I turn them off, but let me just turn off everything up here just in case. So let's get ready to go back up under here. All right, the power is off. As you can see, the amp is plugged in. No power at all. We already checked that over here, but we will check it again. I also went up under here, and I have more than enough space to come this way for this box. Now the main thing is just to get the daggone thing out of there, and then we can go from there. All right, productive day. Choir rehearsal is over. Back, finished up. Lebanon, yay, finished up. My church with the new box. Everything on my part is done. Only thing that needs to be done is the electrical. Charles is going to come back and do that tomorrow, and then just got a route on the mixer to the purple mic to point to a different jack. But besides that, 2 projects done in one day. Yay! Anyway, good night, folks. I'm already asleep really good. We have our Q&A with AJ at 11:30. Never know. We start off different times, but so we'll see y'all then. And we got some other stuff, typical stuff that we're normally gonna do videos, because I don't think I have nothing to do tomorrow except for that, and we can work on videos then. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.